How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It is new comic book day, at least while I'm recording this. I know this is the next day, but that's all right. We got a good stack here. I do got a couple back issues for some projects, but then we also got, our normal pickup that we have this week. Total of 15 comics for the new stuff, and then a couple of other stuff in there. We'll actually go over the other stuff first. I realized recently that I wanted to collect the mug shots of the Batman, the Long Halloween, the last Halloween. I've been missing the past 7. I got number 8 and 9 just because I thought they were the better looking covers, but because of that I'm like, you know what, I just want to collect all of them, and I'm gonna try to find them. I was able to find number 7, which is Poison Ivy, so we got that one real quick. We added that one to the collection, which looks awesome. Also, I've been doing the Mark Spears variant covers for some of the DCs that are coming out. It's kind of like more of a realistic look, is that what he's drawing, and it's freaking amazing. It's awesome, and I'm glad to be collecting this. So the first one we got here that we were able to pick up, the last ones, or the ones that we missed, is Batman, Superman, and World's Finest issue number 43. We got Bizarro right there, and that just looks freaking amazing. I love it. So we got that one, and the other one that we were missing that had came out already, which was Black Adam from Justice League Red issue number 2. We got that one as well, which looks awesome. So we got those are the back issues that we picked up. Now everything is brand new. I'm gonna go over my pick of the week because I have very high hopes for it, because it's a great story. It's gonna be Krypto, the last dog of Krypton, issue number 5. We got a variant cover there where you got Superman and Krypto right there on the rock, and Superman in the background. I think at the point it's actually Superboy. He's not Superman yet, but that looks awesome. I'm very excited to read that one. Now everything else is gonna be just kind of just random order, no specific, I didn't separate them. Let me know if you guys want me to separate them like I used to, where I put DC in one pile, Marvel in the other. We go over Marvel and then DC, or vice versa. Right now they're just mixed however the comic book stores did, because I do go to 2 comic book stores. One of them is the smaller one that I go to because they have some variants that my other store doesn't have, and then the second store I go to is my main comic book store, and I get most of my pickups from there. So the first one we got here is Justice League Red issue number 3. We got a sick variant there. I'm not 100% sure who that is. I think that's supposed to be like, I'm gonna say this completely wrong. I don't know if that's Huntress or not, but I'm sure I'm wrong, so let me know in the comments below. But I thought that cover looks sick. The way the pink flows in the background and everything like that looks awesome. So we got that one. We got Catwoman issue number 80. I did pick a variant, but they didn't have it. It came in damaged, so instead of waiting, I didn't want to wait long. Catwoman is not like a crazy story, but I just been wanting to read the Catwoman. I didn't want to wait a couple of weeks because I had to reorder it. So we got this variant cover here, which I think is still pretty cool. I like it. So we got that one. I'm very excited for this cover right here. It is Wonder Woman issue number 26 from one of my favorite artists, which is DNA, David Nakayama. We got a sick one right there where she's riding a horse. That looks awesome. Next we got New Gods issue number 11. We got a variant cover there as well, where it's like the space sky with its city. I don't know how to explain it, but that just looks amazing. Next we got Nightwing issue 131. I think this one looks badass. Kind of like it reminds me of a Batman cover, which is cool, but of course it's Nightwing, where he's on a gargoyle just like how Batman does, and but it's in the rain. He's just waiting there, and I love everything about it. This one is also part of the Mark Spears covers that we're getting. We got Superman Unlimited issue number 6. The cover we got is of Lex Luthor, which I think is awesome right there. It's like an older Lex Luthor, a classic suit that he would wear back then. So I love every bit of it, but that is part of the Mark Spears one that I'm adding to collection. Next one we got Titans issue number 28. This is a tie-in with the DCKO event that's going on. I did get a variant cover right there. We got the Titans on the bottom, and it says Apocalypse is here. It's just Darkseid's on the wall. You got, Starfire, Arsenal, Cyborg, Nightwing, Raven, and can't remember the Wonder Woman's like sidekick. Can't remember her name right now, but that's just an amazing cover. Next one we got is the Amazing Spider-Man issue number 14. Very excited for this issue, and I love this cover because it's part of the Amazing Visions variants that they're doing right there. Kind of like not a realistic look, but a little more realistic. A little more like rough, dark, realistic look. So that's awesome right there. You can see my cats jumping around in the background, sorry. This one we got, I enjoyed the very first issue, so I'm excited to read this one, which is the Punisher issue number 2. We got the red band. It's still in the bag. I haven't taken it out yet because I won't take it out until I read it. So that's pretty cool. Next we got Captain America issue number 4. I did get a variant cover. I was gonna stick with the A cover, but this one for some reason just kept speaking to me. Like I wanted to get this one. So I made a decision, instead of getting the A cover, I went with this one. Again, it's nothing crazy. I mean, the A cover and this cover are pretty close to the way I like them. Like on the level of how much I like them. Something about like that background, like the black shadows and stuff, I think is amazing. Even those stars in the black shadow, it's still sticking out and shining, so that's pretty cool. Next, I'm very sad to see if this is the ending of this one. Hopefully it's just gonna be a pause for now, which is Invisible Universe Battle Beast issue 6. I did with the A cover, man. There was a variant cover, the B cover I almost went with. You can kind of see it here. I don't know if you can, that B, like that black and red one right there. I almost went with that one, but I just thought, you know what, I like the A cover, I'm gonna stick with that one, so that's what I did on that one. Next, we got One World Under Doom issue number 8. We stuck with the A cover because I think it's funny, just the things punching Doom and breaking his helmet a little bit right there, his mask. So got that one. Also, the thing I do love about it is they show a preview of the Ultimate Endgame on the back. It's a 5-issue event series, so I'm glad that I know that now. But they showed on the back of the comic of One World Under Doom, like the A cover right there, which is cool. I actually like that a lot. So we got that one. Next, we got Absolute Flash issue number 8. We did get a variant cover on this one as well. We got one where it's Wally West and Grodd on his freaking head. Grodd's amazing in this one. I love Grodd. He's just so cute. So we got that one. And last but not least for this issue, we got Batman Superman World's Finest issue 44. Again, this is supposed to be the one with Robin and Supergirl doing a road trip. So because of that, I wanted to stick to the theme of it. So we got a Robin and Supergirl variant cover there where Supergirl's carrying Robin. He doesn't look happy, but Supergirl's smiling about it because it's pretty funny, you know. Robin's that, oh, I'm Robin, you know, you can't do anything to me. But then Supergirl's picking him up and he's relying on her, which is awesome. I just think that's funny. But that is all the comics that we picked up for New Comic Book Day. Again, new comic wise, we got 15, which is awesome. You know, it's a good stack. It's not the biggest stack I've been doing, but to me it's on a smaller end, which to me is insane because 15 comics is still a lot. But I can get through these pretty quick, and then I can start reading more of my paperbacks because I do my single issues, so I can talk about them either on social media like on YouTube or TikTok. Also, once I get through these, I try to read my paperbacks because there is so many, like especially those DC compacts all right there. I try to get through them as much as I can. I collect them while I'm going, but I got a lot to read still. But yeah, we got 15 new comics and we got 3 back issues that we collect. I mean, I read all these stories. I've read them, so nothing to do with reading I need to do with them. So that's why they're just gonna go back in boards and into the collection, which is awesome. So let me know what you guys are excited for New Comic Book Day. These are all great stories. Not a single one of these I'm like, oh, you know, I like this story, I'm gonna read it. All these I'm excited, so I think that's gonna make it a lot easier for me to just fly by them, which is amazing. I'm very excited for it. So again, my pick of the week is gonna be Krypto, just because I love the story so much and it means a lot to me, and I just love it. And I'm hoping that it ends on a very good note, or I'm gonna be upset because issue 4 literally killed me. That got me heartbroken for sure. But again, let me know in the comments below what you guys are excited for New Comic Book Day. Subscribe to the channel. Last time I checked, we're at 194. We are 6 away from 200, so please subscribe if you're not already, or share the video to somebody so they can subscribe. It means a lot to me, guys. Like the video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.